Hello, my name is Yolonda Williams, and I am a junior players teaching artist with the Dallas Independent School District. And today we're going to be learning how to create a character. All right, let's take out our actor's backpack. So what is a character? Well, a character can be a person, a being, an animal, a creature, or a thing that's featured in a play, a book, a TV show, or a movie. Now, without the characters, the story would not move along. The characters perform the actions and they speak the lines or the dialogue. All right, in theater, it's very important when you read your script, you have to read it more than once. And after you read the story once, then it's time for you to read it a second or third time. And at that particular time, you're going to start taking notes and highlight some of the most important information about the different characters. Like, how old is the character? Where do they live? What's their name? Do they have a job? What do they like? What do they dislike? Does the characters have friends or family or a favorite food or a favorite place that they like to go? Things like that. All right, so in this first video that I'm about to show you, you will see how a character is created. Make sure you listen very closely and pay attention to how each character is treated and described. All right, let's take a look.
You know, there's a lot of characters in books, TV shows, movies. Let me introduce you to one of them.
I'm a character in a book. I drop the action, take a good look. Characters can be human, yeah, or we could be sharks. And I don't mean West Side Story. Characters all have traits, alright? Descriptive adjectives that tell you what we're like. Kayla is clever with her quick wit. Lewis is a loyal lad I like to roll with. Sometimes narrators tell you directly what we're like. You get me? Like the lion is cowardly. Hello? Most writers don't tell though, they show. That means they'll tell you indirectly through our words, actions, and thoughts too. And how other characters react to us. Make inferences based on everything above.
I'm just a character, I'm in a book. I have traits, and you can figure them out if you take a little extra look. Come on! I'm a character, and if you wanna know my traits, look at the text and analyze what I think, what I do, what I feel, what I say, the way I'm treated today and described. I'm a character, and if you wanna know my traits, look at the text and analyze what I think, what I do, what I feel, what I say, the way I'm treated today and described.
I just read a book, it was fabulous. Here's how I do character analysis. I read a story about Greta, and she's sneaky, untrustworthy, dishonest. Believe me, how do I know this about Greta? It's easy. I use evidence from the text I'm reading. So I analyze, what does she do? Well, she once broke her sister's phone after school. Did she confess? Nah, she lied. She said it was already cracked when I came inside. What are her thoughts? Well, the author describes her mind and what's going on inside. It's not that she's full of hate, but she tries to control people and manipulate them. Like, take this quotation. Greta thought she could trick her friend Jason into doing her homework on vacation. How do others react to Greta? Well, when Jason knew he was being used, he stopped walking with Greta after school. Sue Ping got tricked by Greta too. Now she's hanging out with a new crew, Toodaloo. Based on all this evidence, it's clear to me that Greta's untrustworthy and sneaky.
I'm a character, and if you want to know my traits, look at the text and analyze.
All right, so let's talk about the video. All right, take out your quiz sheet, place it right there on your side, and I hope you have something to write with. All right, so in the video, you were introduced to these wonderful characters. We were talking about Kayla, Lewis, a lion, Greta, Jason, and Sue Ping. All right, I want to see how well you were paying attention. All right, so at the very first top of your quiz, you have 3 questions, and I want you to write your answer over to the side. All right, so the first question is, what character broke her sister's phone? I want you to think about that and write your answer next to number 1. All right, number 2, who stopped walking with Greta after school? Think about it. All right, number 3, who got tricked by Greta too? All right, write your answer next to number 3. Next section. Now, I have 2 columns. We have a column with the characters' names, And then over to the right, we have the traits. Now, in the next section, I want you to draw a line, and you're going to match the character's name to the trait that best describes them. So in the first column, you have Kayla, Lewis, Sue Ping, Greta, and Lion. All right, over to the right, you have the traits. You have the loyal lad, cowardly, clever, and sneaky. Now keep in mind, you only have 4 traits listed in that column, but over to the left, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 character names. So I put an extra name in there to just try to trick you a little bit. So what you have to do, you have to crisscross and match the name with the trait. Got it? All right. Now, what we're going to do now, after you've gotten your answers, you're going to watch the video again. And this time I want you to have your answers right there. And I want you to pay attention and listen to it very carefully. And you're going to double check to see if you got your answers correct. All right? All right, good luck. Here we go.
Story. Characters all have traits, alright? Descriptive adjectives that tell you what we're like. Kayla is clever with her quick wit. Lewis is a loyal lad I like to roll with. Sometimes narrators tell you directly what we're like. You get me? Like the lion is cowardly. Hello? Most writers don't tell though, they show. That means they'll tell you indirectly through our words, actions, and thoughts too. And how other characters react to us. Make inferences based on everything above.
I'm just a character, I'm in a book. I have traits, and you can figure them out if you take a little extra look. Come on! I'm a character, and if you wanna know my traits, look at the text and analyze what I think, what I do, what I feel, what I say, the way I'm treated and described. I'm a character, and if you wanna know my traits, look at the text and analyze what I think, what I do, what I feel, what I say, the way I'm treated and described.
Yo, I just read a book, it was fabulous. Here's how I do character analysis. I read a story about Greta, and she's sneaky, untrustworthy, dishonest. Believe me, how do I know this about Greta? It's easy. I use evidence from the text I'm reading. So I analyze, what does she do? Well, she once broke her sister's phone after school. Did she confess? Nah, she lied. She said it was already cracked when I came inside. What are her thoughts? Well, the author describes her mind and what's going on inside. It's not that she's full of hate, but she tries to control people and manipulate them. Like take this quotation. Greta thought she could trick her friend Jason into doing her homework on vacation. How do others react to Greta? Well, when Jason knew he was being used, he stopped walking with Greta after school. Sue Ping got tricked by Greta too. Now she's hanging out with a new crew, to the loop. Based on all this evidence, it's clear to me that Greta's untrustworthy and sneaky.
I'm a character, and if you wanna know my traits, look at.
All right, so we're going to start with number 1 to see if you got your answers right, okay? Number 1, what character broke her sister's phone? All right, if you put down Greta, that answer is correct. All right, moving on to number 2. Who stopped walking Greta after school? The answer is Jason. All right, number 3. Who got tricked by Greta too? The answer is Sue Ping. All right, so those are the first 3 answers. All right, if you got those right, congratulations. All right, we're going to move on to the next section. All right, so your instructions were to draw a line to match the character name to the trait that best describes them. All right, so we're going to start at the top. What do you remember most about Kayla's character? The answer is clever. All right, next one. How would you describe Lewis? He is a loyal lad. Next, Greta is described as what in the story? She was considered sneaky. All right, and the last one is the lion is cowardly. All right, now keep in mind, Sue Ping does not have a trait listed in the story. That's the only name. I just added that extra name just to see if you were paying attention. Well, that's how you create a character. Creating a character takes time. What is a character? A character is a person, an animal, a being, a creature, or a thing featured in a play, TV show, a book, or even a movie. Remember, characters perform the actions and they speak the lines or the dialogue. Without the characters' help, the story does not move along. Well, I hope you had a great time today. That's the end of our session. We'll see you next time.